Listen, we don't cotton to freaks around these parts. Scram, weirdo!
Oh yeah? I don't polycotton to coping tropes, even my own. So why don't you split?
Looks like I already did. You're the sad figment of my twisted psyche's tragic dividend. You're the un-me. I'm the real me. You wanna be me?
Kiddo, I was the real me when you were still in my short pants.
Hate to break it to you, but I wore them first. Me bequeath thee the psychopathological hand-you-down.
So you're the one who stained them.
Whoever found it, browned it.
You'd like me to be you, wouldn't me? But it's too late. You snows, you lows.
You sleeped, you weeped.
You nappa, you get slappa.
You slumber, a cucumber.
You catch up on some Zeds, you get out of my head.
You slumber, a hamburger. I don't want to talk about nothing else.
This psyche is not big enough for two metaphysical seekers.
You can seek your way out of a cardboard bag.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause it would be an egg.
Ooh, this guy might be better than me.
You're right, I am better than me.
Look, buddy, know when you're defeated. Accept your defecation.
No thanks, I'm full. 'Cause I eat pussies like you for breakfast.
Look at you, so superficial you probably judge things by their physical appearance.
Oh yeah? Your mom's so shallow, she probably thinks this quip is about her.
You're about as deep as a bowl of soup, and your tongue is about as sharp as a soup spoon.
Hey, say what you want about me, but lay off the soup.
If you love soup so much, why don't you marry soup?
'Cause I'm already married to justice.
Yeah, only a blind girl would marry you.
I know everything you're gonna...
Say, and I know everything you're gonna...
Don't.
Oh yeah? Well, when God was passing out insight, you thought he said that when God was passing out holy prophets, you thought he said oily faucets, 'cause your soul has diarrhea of the mouth faucets.
Are you so dumb you even answer rhetorical questions?
I don't know. Do you?
We can play this game all night.
First of all, it's daytime, and this is no game.
Checkmate.
Oh, so you admit you're checking me out, and you wanna mate?
Ooh! You got a license to sell hot dogs, Chico man?
No, they wouldn't give it to me, because when I was filling out the application, my penis was sticking out.
Oh yeah? You only got one peni? Let me see it.
See with your eyes, not with your mouth.
I'll call your bluff. I'll see your penis with your mouth, and I raise you my hand.
Ante up.
Gah! Damn it.
What's wrong?
I crapped it out, but I'm tough. I can suck it up.
Okay, count of 3, we show what's under the loincloth. Wiener take all. 1,
2,
3! The fuck? Hey there everybody, welcome to the Teknopathetic podcast. Today we're going to be reviewing another really nice anime, a bit of a sleeper hit of the early 2000s Adult Swim era.
Guys, I'm really surprised this isn't more of a popular anime.
I should preface this right now, Xavier Renegade Angel is actually one of my most favorite shows of all time.
Really is. Trust me, he talks about it all the time. You can't fucking get him to shut up about it. Like, he'd probably be fucking a girl and he's like, hey, have you seen Xavier Renegade Angel? You see my like stuttering there? That's you thrusting.
No, I just stutter during sex, that's all. I get very nervous. Got some pretty bad performance anxiety. Oh wait, that reminds me, I need to be ordering a pizza while we do this podcast.
Oh shit, pizza time.
We're doing this at, just about 10 or so minutes after having just watched the last episode once again. The whole series is fresh in our mind, is the main point I'm trying to get across.
Seriously, like, our dicks are still hard from that last joke that's definitely not very disturbing.
So, let's just jump in. You're all probably gonna be wondering, so what's the plot synopsis this time? So Xavier doesn't have an overarching story in a sense. There is a very small overarching story. In the first season, Xavier's trying to find his father's killer, who is Xavier, by the way. He just denies it constantly. And in the second season, he's actually just looking for his mother. And when you really get down to it, these are noble goals, and Xavier does try to help people, but he consistently... He's just so damn incompetent. He always fails and always makes things worse.
Like, even when he's trying his best and when things would work out if things were normal, just has like a vibe around him that makes it so things don't work out.
Let's get into the notes. Because there's no plot synopsis I could really give that will do this show any justice. What's the style of humor you can probably expect from Xavier Renegade Angel? It's totally mostly focused on wordplay and absurdity is the very short version, right?
Yeah. Really smart but stupid dialogue.
Look at the two of us. We could be like Beauty and the Beast. What do you say? Will you be my beast?
And in terms of absurdity, well, okay, let me... I noticed that I wasn't going to give any plot synopsis, but I'm going to give you the plot synopsis for one episode here. Xavier finds a man crying on the side of the road. He consoles the man using his feet. And the man says, yes, I have a gene splicing pet shop where I sell things like chihuahuas with 30 eyes, right? And Xavier is like, don't worry, I'm going to imagine you up some customers. So a bunch of customers appear before the two. But also, sadly, Xavier has imagined up some robbers who rob the shop, making the man even more poor. Xavier then imagines up some rich people coming to buy something from the shop. The son of this rich business oil tycoon decides that he wants to purchase Xavier.
Did he imagine them or were they real?
They were real, but Xavier imagined them coming and then it happened.
Oh my god.
Xavier teaches the young boy about the suffering of the world, so the boy wants to help. And to help, he believes that he needs to make his dad not be an oil tycoon anymore, so he injects Indian blood into his father. And then the father realizes, due to him being now 20% Indian, he can own an Indian casino. And from there, he gets addicted to the Indian blood, injecting himself with it more and more as he pumps it up from the ground. Finally, he pumps up so much Indian blood from the ground that it forms into people and begins attacking his new Indian casinos. Xavier realizes that there's only one way to stop this, so he then pumps up cowboy blood from the ground to take form and go fight the Indian blood. But then it also turns out they were partially infected with Muslim blood, so they also are going to reclaim the Holy Land in the name of Allah. And then that's how the episode ends.
I'd like to add two little things. So, you know, the Indian blood comes from, the pretty typical Indian burial grounds. The cowboy blood comes from the cowboy burial grounds. That's the kind of stupid humor that's just so great.
It has that style of comedy where it's like a good 50 jokes in the span of 3 minutes, right?
Just rapid fire.
Something is going to land. We don't laugh at all the jokes, but we laugh at most of them.
It's just like sometimes you're laughing so hard at a joke you miss like 5 other jokes. Just because, like, sometimes there's that one joke that just hits so hard.
The very first joke in this show that made Dan lose his shit when we were first watching it was in episode 3. There was an everlasting explosion, but the everlasting explosion was beginning to expand and attack people. So the military stepped in with RPGs. It's an explosion! We're gonna blow it up! Yeah, so I think you get the idea. This show's funny. I don't want to make this whole video about how just, genuinely amazing this show's writing is, because I feel like there's no way I could really do it justice. What you need to know is it's one of the dumbest shows that was definitely written by incredibly creative writers.
It seems like the people who wrote it were very, very intelligent, but they weren't pretentious about it. And they're like, they go and have a beer with you.
And now we're going to ruin that by being a little pretentious about analyzing this show and what it means.
Yes.
If you want to know who this show is mainly making fun of, at the very least with Xavier, it's making fun of those... Imagine the liberal white dude with, like, the dreadlocks who thinks he's gonna, like, help everyone, man, with peace and harmony. That's who this show's making fun of. And you probably also will notice that in the first 2 episodes, Xavier has a very genuine... sort of medicine man sound to his voice, right?
No, you see, I think he has a bit of a southern draw.
I personally think it just sounds like a normal Indian medicine man.
I find that offensive. Anyway, after a few episodes, he starts to get more of a cool surfer dude kind of voice.
Yeah, and he sounds even more moronic, actually, almost, and it's kind of even a more... It's a lot better than the original voice they were going for, and I kind of like it.
It really kind of... There's like an arc of him going from like a wise old medicine man kind of guy to just a fucking dumbass.
It does seem like he gets even more stupid as the series goes on. Alright, now let's make the argument. Can Xavier beat Goku?
I was just gonna say that, like, power scaling Xavier.
By the way, I'm beginning to really think about it. I think the title of this show is actually also kind of a joke when you really think about it. Because what would a renegade angel be? Okay, so just think to yourself for a moment. Who was actually considered the renegade angel in the Bible?
Satan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched this show before, and you'd think on a rewatch, like, yeah, we'd expect the jokes, they wouldn't be as funny. No, they were even funnier.
No, yeah, they're funnier because you take in more details as things go along. I'm still noticing new details about this show, by the way, on my 5th rewatch here.
Yeah, there was this episode where this femboy hobo lost his aura soul thing. And he's just like, hey, did you notice that Xavier's in the shot of this like soul going around prostituting itself? This guy has business cards. And I just say, I need to get myself some business cards.
And I asked Dan, wait, what would they be for, though?
Dan J. Gamer. Really nice business cards, just Dan J. Gamer.
I might actually print those out in real life, by the way. Next thing here in my notes I have... Alright, so there's actually one scene I feel like that best gives you an idea as to how bad Xavier is at helping people, alright? Xavier comes upon a man who's just a window cleaner, right? And he's high above the city at a skyscraper. And Xavier's like, no, man, don't do it, don't jump. And the man's like, no, I'm not gonna jump, I'm just doing my job. And so this guy has everything to live for, right? And Xavier describes suicide to this guy to try and convince him to not kill himself, to the point where there's this guy's like, yeah, let me do it, and kills himself.
The guy's just like totally a normal, well-adjusted person, no problems at all.
And then Xavier just comes in and makes him want to kill himself.
It's like amazing how bad he is.
That's all we have to say about Xavier Renegade Angel. Final thoughts, Dan? What's your final score for this show?
Oh, frittata out of 10.
Technically, you're not able to... That's not going to put it above a 4 out of 10, huh? Because of convenience of your boyfriend. Yeah. Figured,
mind thinks beyond you.
For me, this show's like literally just a straight up like 9.4 out of 10. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Only time will tell you if or not if your life has been in vain. Each morning sunrise brings question and query. Each sunset brings